How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to New Mexico State Men's Basketball News. I'm Marshall. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some current Aggies and some former Aggies, two each. Let's get to it. So this video is inspired by Adam Young, who is the commentator for the Aggies for both football, basketball, other sports as well. He's even had opportunities, with the WAC championships and multiple sports. He's covered baseball, softball, soccer, the list goes on. He also has a podcast named the Aggie Hour Podcast, and he has a lot of athletes on there from NMSU, and just recently he had Julius Mims and Omarr Smith. Omarr Smith's an incoming freshman, and I believe Julius Mims is entering his sixth year of college basketball, so big difference in age there. But those are the two current Aggies we're talking about. Since he talked to them, I thought about making a video about them, so shout out to Adam Young for the inspiration for this video. We're going to talk about Julius Mims first. He's 6'9", very versatile, very efficient, shot 64% from the field the past 2 years at Idaho. That's a stat that really jumped out to Adam Young and myself. He's very versatile, can grab a lot of boards. It's a double-double machine. He averaged 11 points per game his first year at Idaho and then 8 this past year. Might have averaged a little bit less points, but his role was still the same. They just had other really good players and great scorers overall. And I think he's a player that really fits Coach Huden's system very well. He also played junior college basketball at North Idaho College and then obviously went to Idaho after that. So he stayed in state and played very well, dominated during the 2021-22 season. He averaged 17 points, shot about 56% of the field. The next year, averaged about 16 points. While his points did go down, it was just a point, so not much. His efficiency went up just a little bit at 58% from the field. His three-point shooting could definitely be improved, but he's also a guy, I feel like if leave him open, he'll knock it down. Just like a lot of other guys on the team this year. I think we have a lot of really great scoring, has some good shooters. And even the good scorers that aren't necessarily the greatest shooters still can leave them open. Guys like Kyrie Smolin, they're going to knock it down if you leave them wide open. Actually, I hope that a lot of teams do that for us. That way we can hit the occasional three from these forwards. In his first year at North Idaho, he only shot 27% from three, but the second year did improve a lot to 41%. So the improvement was definitely there. It was just that first year where he struggled. So hopefully he can continue to improve for years to come. And for the Aggies itself, I believe this is his last year, but I'm sure he has aspirations to play professional basketball eventually. I know he had goals of playing Power 5 basketball in the future. Even though that won't happen, he can still play in an elite, overseas, team someday, I'm pretty sure. His free throw shooting honestly isn't too bad. He shot about 70% from the line at North Idaho. So, it could definitely be a little improved, but 70% from a 6'9" forward, I'll take it. And that goes to show the versatility as well. He shoots it a lot better than some of the guards that we have in the past, so not bad at all. When he was at Idaho, he shot just 32% from three, which again, for a forward, not horrible, but definitely could be a little bit improved. His free throw shooting wasn't as great at the Division I level as it was at the JUCO level, only shot about 56%. But unfortunately, it's still better than some guards we've had in the past. Hopefully, he can just keep on improving and start off fresh. And that's the biggest thing I want to see improvement in is free throws. I don't know if we'll get it. I feel like Aggies, they're just not great at free throws. We haven't seen them the past few years or just at all, ever. So hopefully this next year, they can be a lot better at the line, and hopefully it starts with Mims. Despite some shooting struggles in different areas of the game, he still gets it done on the defensive end. He's averaged over a steal a game every year of his collegiate career so far, both at the JUCO and the Division I level. So hopefully he can maintain that with NMSU. He also gets a lot of blocks, has averaged a block a game past the last year and then about half a block the year before that, and did the same thing at North Idaho. So hoping he does a lot of great things with the Aggies and gets a lot of block shots. I think he's a guy that, kind of be like Jonathan Kanyanga in a way, maybe not get as much blocks as he did, because Kanyanga averaged more blocks than points. He wasn't really much of a scorer, but a really, really good defender, really good shot blocker, kind of like, Manu Bull in the NBA. I'm not trying to create these guys as NBA players, but Julius Mims did say he plays like Anthony Davis, so if we get anything like that, then we're definitely in, good shape. The next guy on our list is Omarr Smith. He is a 4-year varsity basketball player. He played his last 2 years of high school basketball at City College for his dad, where he had 43 points in a game last year. I believe they won a state championship one of the years he was there, led them to a 22-5 record one of the years, averaged about 20 points per game. This guy's a scorer, super athletic, 6'4", can jump out of the gym. I've seen some highlight clips, and I've talked about him on this channel before. It's just insane. I can't really show the videos on here, but if you just go look at his Instagram or look up Omarr Smith NMSU commit basketball highlights, you'll see what I'm talking about. This guy can jump. It's crazy. He also averaged 9 rebounds and 4 assists, which for a 6'4" guard, averaging 9 rebounds is pretty good. You want to see him maybe get his assist numbers up a little bit, but averaging almost a double-double as it is really impressive already. Omarr is also a great defender, had 3 steals in the state championship game last year to secure that state championship win. He also had 20 points in that game, I believe. So he's just a scorer and can do it on the offensive and defensive end. In a way, he's kind of versatile. Not as versatile as Julius Mims, but maybe one day, he can get there. Obviously, he's about 5 to 6 years younger than Mims, so hopefully he can develop in that type of player. Even though it's a forward guard, hopefully he can develop the more versatile part of his game for years to come. The next guy we're talking about today is a former Aggie, but, he was just an Aggie not too long ago, Dionte Bostick. I made a video on him not too long ago talking about how he's going to be playing in the TBT, the basketball tournament for Tampa Florida Pickup. And he played very well today. He was second on the team in scoring, had 12 points, 5 for 10 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3, hit his free throws. He's one of those guys who didn't shoot great from the free throw line for us, only shot about 56%, which I believe was the worst in his career. Averaged about 6.5 points per game, can get to the rim with ease, and he showed that today. He got to the rim, was able to finish strongly, played very well, looked like himself. He looked even better than he did with us, and I'm happy that he's progressing. Kind of reminds me of Casey Iziagu, who's playing overseas, how it looks like he got better after college. That's what you want to see with these guys, right? Obviously, you wish they were as good as they are now with us, and they were still great players for us, but the fact that they're improving and doing their thing overseas is great. I mean, I know Deonte's not playing overseas yet, but I think this is the step in his journey to play professional basketball for sure. And don't be surprised if we see, any other former Aggies in the future playing these games like Christian Cook. I know Femi Udikali is playing for X-Rated today at 5, so after this video, I'm going to try to watch that game and maybe make a video on that tomorrow as well. Who knows? Tampa Florida Pickup got the win against Duncan Dogs, who are all Louisiana Tech alumni. So Dionte Bostick is now 3-0 against Louisiana Tech. Obviously, the Aggies saw them this past year with a 78-48 win at the Pan American Center in the second game of conference play to start off 2-0, as Louisiana Tech fell to 0-2 after they lost to UTEP 63-51 that first game. And we beat them on the road 67-55. Another great road win for us. It wasn't the end of the year, but it was toward the end of the year. I think it was actually our last road win was against them. Dionte didn't play horrible in both those games. He had 4 points in the first game, 7 points in the second, but he did a lot of great things on the defensive end and took good shots. He didn't fall, but he got his revenge today and was able to play well. And again, 3-0 against Louisiana Tech, all in just this calendar year alone. There is a chance that Tampa Florida Pickup, which is obviously the team that Deonte's on, has a chance of playing X-Rated if they both win. If X-Rated wins tonight and their next game, and Tampa Florida Pickup wins their next game, I believe they'll play against each other, which means we could see an Aggie battle on the court, Femi Udikali versus Dionte. Dionte did start. I'm not sure if Femi's starting for his team or not, but seeing those guys go head-to-head would be awesome, and definitely something you should tune in, and I'll let you guys know once I know information, if that happens, what time, what day. I think it'd be really interesting. I don't think it'd be until next week, but that will be a fun game to watch, and if it does happen, make sure to mark it on your calendars, and I'll let you guys know which day it is. They obviously didn't play with each other, but I think with them both being top players on Coach Huden's respective teams after the rebuild, it's definitely huge. So it'll be a fun battle between the two. They also have somewhat similar playing styles. They both can get to the rim with ease. I think Deonte's a little bit better as a shooter. I think Femi's got a little bit more skill. But overall, they're both great players, and it'll be fun to see them battle it out for sure. And who knows, with Femi, this could lead to another opportunity for him to play somewhere professionally, just like Dionte. I know Christian Cook's trying to go play professionally. Once I know all those updates and where those guys are going, I'll definitely make a video about it and definitely make a post about it on social media. The last player we're talking about in this video is another former Aggie, Evan Gilyard II. Was a little bit longer ago when he played for the Aggies, but he's playing very well for the Calgary Surge in the Canadian Elite Basketball League. He's averaging 25.3 points per game. He's just dominating, playing it very well, killing it. Teddy Allen also dominating that league as well. Average about 28 a game. So both these former Aggies are doing really great things in that league. Obviously, Teddy's playing in Mexico now. Probably has a chance to play in the G League eventually. Hopefully, we can see Teddy in the Summer League next year. That'd be awesome. I'm not sure how Serge Bright Rice or Juwan Gordon played last night. I know they haven't been playing great recently. They did lose to the Celtics in their Summer League game just last night. Bronny had like 18 points or something. LeBron's son, obviously, as you guys know. But hopefully, Serge Bright Rice and Juwan Gordon can finish off Summer League play on a high note and have a chance at playing in the NBA some point next year or for years to come. Evan Gilyard has some really, really good games. Had 37 points in the game, I think 25 or 23. Again, he's averaging 25 a game, so he's having a lot of good games. That's just in 4 games. That's what I found online. I'm not sure if he's played more or less. I know he's played at least 4, but maybe he's played more and hasn't updated online. I've been thinking about making a post about him, so let me know if I should. Maybe they'll make a video just all dedicated to him and what he's doing in his overseas career, because he's played for a lot of professional teams, G League teams. So I think that'd be definitely an interesting video. Let me know in the comments if you want to see that. That's going to close out for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm out.